We've got Sandeep Agarwal, research analyst at Edelweiss, joining us to take some questions. Sandeep, thanks very much. I believe you also have put out a short note for investors. But I guess, these numbers are great, but what does it mean for somebody watching here, the viewer here? Are there any takeaways at all for Indian IT companies or, companies maybe plugged into that ecosystem there?
So, Prashant, there is an extremely high correlation, and, we released a thematic piece called Bearing Its Fangs a year back, and we said that this is a golden phase of technology. We were most bullish in a decade, and that view continues. I think it is very unfair to, separate technology sectors because everything is correlated. To give an example, when Microsoft spends money, Mindtree benefits, right? Because for Mindtree it is the biggest client. Similarly, when Facebook spends money, a lot of Indian vendors make money. When Google spends money, a lot of Indian outsourcers make money. When Apple spends money, a lot of people make money in India. A lot of outsourcers have their key clients. So, it is very unfair to separate them. It is a high-tech world, and, there is a very strong correlation. And the biggest correlation is that, when these companies do well and they spend more on tech, they at least take away all the additional manpower which is available in the developed markets, thereby pushing all the other enterprises to outsource more, because it is very hard for non-FAANGs enterprises in the US to get talent when FAANGs take away all the talent available in the local market. So it is a very, very big impact. It is a cascading impact, but with a lag effect of 6 to 9 months, and that is what we are saying for last 2 years continuously, that there is a very, very big bull run in the Indian tech space, and it is going to be a golden phase of technology. And I reiterate that in my every note, and I call it is the bottom of upcycle we are in.
Bottom of upcycle. Okay, that's an interesting way to put it. No, so you're saying there is a direct but lagged business impact itself, not stocks moving because of the rub-off. There is an actual business impact for Indian IT services companies. One would have thought that a bulk of the dependence on for Indian IT services companies is on sectors like financial services, retail, manufacturing, even telecom, which is relatively lower. But we're talking about different kind of technology platforms, aren't we? So can you just describe the sort of relationship in a bit more detail?
Yeah, definitely. So let's say if Amazon spends more money on technology, on its R&D on technology and content, and let's say it starts offering more services on its fulfillment piece, automatically a Walmart comes under pressure to match those offerings in its total. And when they want to do that, they only have an option to spend more money on technology. And if you see their breakup of spending on technology, there is a big component of outsourcing. So the outsourcing pie also gets the money. Secondly, Facebook, if you see the digital advertising, which is like $80 billion a year, when Facebook does well on digital advertising, it clearly is saying that the intensity of all the enterprises in the US to spend on digital activity is higher, and when the intensity to spend is high on digital activity, obviously the vendors are who? They are Indian IT companies, because you have to remember 80% of the software gets coded in India. That is a fact. So they have to use the talent, right? So I think it is a very, very strong correlation, and although people have some misconception that these companies keep all the work to their own ecosystem, that is not true. They also do outsource in a big way, but they keep the IP or very, very sensitive technologies and work to themselves, but they also do outsource in a big way, and indirectly they put a lot of pressure on all other competition to spend a lot more money on technology, and those competition necessarily don't have their own ecosystem to execute this. So you get a cascading impact on the outsourcing because of that, and that's the reason I said it is a 6 to 9 months lag with which it comes. So you see the digital growth which has happened in the last 2 3 years, and then you compare it with the high-tech growth of the FAANGs growth. There is a very strong correlation, isn't it?
Good morning, Rima here. So what percentage of the Indian IT companies' revenues would you say is linked to spends of these high spenders, say the Amazons and the Alphabets and the Googles of the world? Because not every client of an Indian IT company, will be linked directly or indirectly linked to these FAANG stocks. So what percentage approximately would you say?
I think that this 28 or 30% of the digital spend, which is the contribution in India, is directly related to this high-tech stocks, because these companies are basically the ecosystem drivers, so they are pushing the ecosystem in a very big way to move to online activity or to transact more on the online systems. And when that happens, then automatically all the industries are pushed to adopt to that. So, for example, you mentioned that BFSI, there is a very strong correlation for tech companies from the BFSI, because if you see the BFS space, it is competing with the fintech industry tooth and nail. So, they are forced to spend more and more money. And that is where you again get a cascading impact on the revenue. And that was the reason in this quarter, while whole world was expecting Indian IT services to post 8-9% decline in BFSI, but they posted 2 to 4% decline only. So there is a very big correlation from that perspective. And many of them are directly clients also. You see the cloud part, particularly Microsoft is a direct client of Mindtree. Apple has 2 or 3 large vendors, listed vendors in India among the top 5. Similarly is the case with Google. So there is a direct and indirect impact, but I believe the indirect impact is much higher because it pushes all the competition in the developed markets to spend more on technology.
So direct impact would be for 30% of their revenues and indirect would be the remaining 70?
Not 70, I would say, but another 25-30, which is related to non-legacy side, will have an indirect impact as well.
Sandeep, thank you very much. There is a lagged but definite correlation between how big tech does in the US and the listed universe even, and of course, the larger universe of IT services companies performs, and indications are good. Sandeep put it in an interesting way. The bottom of the upcycle has been made for Indian IT services companies. So it's good going. Thanks very much, Sandeep. Appreciate you joining in with that commentary and that perspective. The market is as flat as they come. It's basically up 2 points. So 11,104. The Bank Nifty is coming off a little bit